Good morning. Turn off your camera, please.
Buenos días, Miss.
Morning. Hello. How are you? How are you today? Fine. Very good. Hi. Hello. Good morning, everybody. I'm waiting for 1 minute to finish. Does someone else connect to the class, please? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. How are you today? Hello. Good morning, class. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Very good. Yeah. Pablo, how are you? Good to see you. Okay. Class, it's a pleasure for me to be here with you. You are together right now. Okay. Today, we are going to begin our fourth bimester. It's a pleasure that you be here with me. Sorry, I am accepting someone else. Okay? Okay. Class, welcome to this fourth bimester. It's a pleasure that you be here in my class today. I want to say thank you for being here. I will explain to you only how to work the exercise of the homework number 1. So let me just a minute. And now I'm going to share with you a little explanation about the grammar that we need to work in this bimester. As you can remember, the last bimester we were working about how to use the simple present and present continuous. Yes? Do you remember that? If you can do it, please answer me. Yes?
Yes.
And if you have any question about this, you can ask me too. So let me just a minute, please. Okay, this is the first page. Welcome to our fourth bimester, sorry. And now, in this bimester, we need to work about the adverbs of frequency and how often happens the activities that you do every day. For example, the adverbs of frequency, it's about all the things that you have to do in every day in your life, weekly, hourly, monthly, yes. And we work this in everyday activities using the simple present. But in this time, in this opportunity, in this exercise, you need to use these special words and tell to another one person how often the things are happening. For example, we use the adverbs of frequency to describe how frequently we do the activity. For example, you need to use the question how often. This is a word that we need to use in this exercise. How often, for example, dice ejemplo, how often do you ride your bike? I sometimes ride my bike. Chicos, si están ahí pueden atender, si tienen alguna duda. Estas expresiones de frecuencia son palabras que nosotros vamos a utilizar para trabajar los ejercicios. es importante, por favor, que pongan atención a las palabras específicas porque hay formas especiales que nosotros utilizar en el lenguaje. Siempre tenemos que estar pendiente de eso cuando lo utilicemos, especialmente ahorita les voy a explicar. For example, here we can find some examples how to do, how to work. I also do my homework. Here we have the main verb. Here we have the verb for the leader. Obviously, we can change here mean, yes, name of the person. For example, I, but it's subject on this. No voy a poner yo, Yanine, o Janine, menudo hago mi housework, mis tareas de casa. I always have told a coffee or break. Always, the other before providing verb. Yes, I don't know. If you have any question about this, this is the muscle verb that we use when we work together activities. Yes, palabras referencias que se utilizan cada uno de ellos. Algunos ya no sé cómo se trabaja esto. Estados Unidos ustedes pueden buscar significa en Spanish para saber el significado correcto. Ok. ¿Cómo posicionado el adverbio de frecuencia en una oración? El adverbio de frecuencia recién va a el verb, excepto cuando el verb be. El be, as you can remember, is I am, you are, he, she, you, they are. El verbo is, are, and am. Here you can see, I always remember to do my homework. Here we can find the main verb. Before is the adverb of frequency and the subject. The same in this sentence. He normally gets good marks in exam. Sorry, I can see. This subject we can change. For example, Jose, Pedro. We can change the subject for the name of the person. Okay. We can find here another example. The adverb of frequency goes after the verb be. Esta es la diferencia. En el verbo to be, que es cuando utilizamos el verbo to be, tenemos they, the subject, are, the verb be, later, the adverb of frequency, and the complement of the sentences. Igualmente, en forma negativa, she is not or isn't usually bad-tempered. First, the subject, you can change here the subject for the name of the person. Here, and she, you can change for Carla, Pamela, I don't know. You can choose. Let's go to continue. We use, this is another frequency, hardly ever and never, yes? With positive, not negative verbs. She hardly ever comes to my party. The subject, the adverb frequency, later, you can see here the main verb, the complement of the sentence. Comes, this sentence is in simple present. That's the reason that you are using the S to the end of the verb because it's the third person. Here, they never say thank you. Say is not using the S or ES because it's not third person, okay? Now, in negative sentence, the adverb of frequency goes between don't and doesn't and the verb. She, here we can see the subject, doesn't, yes or does not, usually eat meat during the week. Subject, the negative form, later the adverb of frequency, the verb, yes, and the complement of the sentences. Doesn't is between, usually is between doesn't and the verb, yes. Do you have any questions? ¿Hasta aquí tienen alguna pregunta, chicos? Más o menos aquí están escritas la gramática fundamental de cómo deben de utilizarse los adverbios de frecuencia. No sé si alguien que está aquí en la presentación tiene alguna duda de cómo trabajar esto, porque después vamos a pasar ya a ver lo del ejercicio que es bastante práctico. ¿No tienen dudas? ¿No? ¿No one?
No, mister.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to continue. Okay. Let's go to see now what is the homework number 1. This is the reason for this class, and I want to explain to you. The first thing that I want to remember you need to send to the platform this exercise until Friday. Hasta el viernes, pues saben que tienen la entrega de esta tarea. Sorry, I'm going back. For 5th grade, Remember, you need to work the cover in this bimester about including the value. The value in this bimester is sobriedad. And you need to find always definition in English and Spanish. You need to decorate your cover for activity. But additional, you need to value. Después de la carátula del que es parte de la tarea, ustedes tienen que hacer una pequeña investigación que van a buscar en internet. Of course, you are going to find. ¿Me pueden decir quién es Chupamatracas? Que está solicitando, saben que tienen que tener su nombre. ¿Alguien sabe?
No. No.
¿No?
No, miss.
Bueno. Los voy a admitir, pero voy a averiguar quién es. Ok. Bueno. En esta investigación, ustedes, aquí están bien especificado qué es lo que tienen que hacer. Buscar el objetivo de este valor. ¿Sí? ¿Cuál es el objetivo de este valor? Luego, escribir una experiencia en donde se esté tomando en cuenta este valor, ¿sí? Esto es parte de la tarea, lo tienen que hacer en la parte de atrás de donde hagan su carátula. Es parte de la investigación y parte de la tarea. Ok. Aquí está especificada también qué es lo que tienen que hacer. Ok. Dice, aquí están las instrucciones, pero me voy a pasar a la siguiente página que es precisamente la tarea. This is a board game. Este es un juego, sí, que ustedes van a escribir. ¿Qué es lo que van a hacer? You can print this, yes, pero no creo que sea necesario que lo impriman, lo pueden trabajar aquí. The first thing that you are going to do is write. ¿Mande? ¿Me habló alguien? ¿No? Ok. Lo primero que van a hacer en esta tarea es colocar los numbers, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, to finish the table, okay? You are going to write sentences or answering the question, how often do you do these activities? For example, number 1, I wrote here in a little sentence, I can see really, eat junk food. Número 1, I never eat junk food. Eso fue lo que yo escribí. The specification, I'm going back here, dice, en esta especificación dice, in the boxes with numbers ending in pairs, you must use the person he or she and answer each one. You must use sometimes or never. We're going to do, for example, here, this is the number 2, build a snowman. You need to remember how to use the simple present. In she, you need to add the letter S to the end of the main verb. Yes? For example, somebody here in class, maybe could be Ken or Pablo or I don't know, whatever, can answer or give an answer in this. What is the sentence that you need to write here? Sam? He or she, sometimes or never. Somebody?
For example, it will be even every day is normal.
Yes, that's it. Eso es exactamente lo que necesito. Thank you very much. Y aquí vamos a exactamente eso. Para esto, build, sometimes, yes. A snowman. You say that.
Sorry.
Ok, vamos a hacer esto. Hablamos para el número 3, que esa es sin pago. Luego hablamos del número 4. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Offer flowers. You need to work isn't the same. He and your answer. Yes. Sometimes for never. This is the specification and the class exercise. I don't know if you have any question about this. You can answer the paper. Pueden utilizarlo en una hoja de la número 1, 2, 3, 4. Entonces ya solo write your name, take the picture, and send it to class. Do you have any question about that? Chicos, ¿hay alguna duda respecto a eso?
Just got one. You have to draw.
Sorry, I'll just think because I can hear you, please.
Okay. Do we have to draw this exercise or do we write it down?
Oh, I have a problem with the audio. Okay. Can you ask me again?
Yes. Do we have to draw the exercise by our hands or do we have to write it? Or can we write it?
Are you asking if I can receive it only to Friday?
No.
Do you have more things? Okay, no. No. No sé si es audio, yo estoy bien.
O sea, si tenemos que dibujar.
Ah, no. Ay, lo siento, es que no oigo.
Okay.
No, solamente the answers. Tomando en cuenta de que solamente son diferentes cosas, son números pares. Lo que estoy viendo ahora, chicos, todo esto está siendo grabado. Aquí in the answers, yes, y sometimes específicamente esas dos palabras en los nuevos files con los subjects. Pero no necesita dibujo, solo de do you, how, do you, pero no lo contestar, solo hay.
O sea, que imprimir la hoja y pegarlo en el cuaderno. Así es perfecto.
You can, claro, sí se puede. Okay, so, do you have any questions? ¿Más preguntas? No? Okay, that's all. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being here. Aquí. I'm going to finish to share my screen. Thank you, everybody.